George's New Dinosaur, a Scholastic's book, read to you by Gammy. George's favorite toy is Mr. Dinosaur. George likes bouncing Mr. Dinosaur in the garden, playing with him at bath time, and cuddling with him when he goes to sleep. At bedtime, Peppa says, "I think Mr. Dinosaur is broken." George is very upset. Mummy and Daddy Pig come in to see why George is crying. "Poor George," says Daddy Pig. "Maybe it's time to get you a new dinosaur." The next day, Peppa, George, Mummy Pig, and Daddy Pig visit Mr. Fox's shop. "I'm sure we'll find a lovely dinosaur here, George," says Mummy Pig. "Look, George," says Daddy Pig, pointing to the window shop. "There's a big one." "Oh, a dinosaur," says George. "Good morning," says Mr. Fox. "Can I help you?" "We'd like to buy the dinosaur in the window, please," said Daddy Pig. "Good choice," says Mr. Fox. "This is Dino-roar. He walks, he talks, and he sings." "Dino-roar," says George. "We'll take it," says Daddy Pig. George is playing with Dino-roar in the garden. Dino-roar sings, "Dino-roar, Dino-roar, listen to Dino-roar roar." "Careful, George," says Daddy Pig. "Don't play too roughly because Dino-roar will break." George wants to play with Dino-roar in the bath. Splash, splash, splash. "Dino-roar," says George. Mommy Pig says, "George, if you get Dino-roar wet, he'll stop working." Peppa and George are asleep in the bed, but suddenly Dino-roar comes to life. "Listen to Dino-roar." "George," says Peppa, "Dino-roar has woken me up." "Maybe Dino-roar should sleep somewhere else," says Daddy Pig, and he took Dino-roar away. George is feeling sad. He cannot play with Dino-roar in the garden, or the bath, or even in bed. "Don't worry, George," says Mummy Pig brightly. "Dino-roar can still roar." "Dino-roar, listen to Dino-roar." Dino-roar stops walking, and he stops talking completely. "I think the batteries must have run out," says Mommy Pig. "Already? How many are there?" grumbles Daddy Pig as batteries come pouring out of Dino-roar. "Hundreds and thousands," cries Peppa. Suddenly, Peppa spots something green under a bush. "What's this?" says Peppa. "Is it a trumpet?" "You found Mr. Dinosaur's tail," says Mommy Pig. "Now Daddy Pig can fix him." "He might be a little difficult to fix," says Daddy, "but the tail slips perfectly into place." "Ho, ho, ho," chuckles Daddy Pig. "Hello, Mr. Dinosaur," says Peppa. "Dinosaur," says George. George is so happy to have his favorite toy back. Grr, grr. The end. We have so much more to learn. Be blessed.